I've been coming to Renew Medical Spa for about 5 or 6 years. I kind of started, I turned 30 and I kind of knew that I needed to make my skin a priority. I've always been dealing with some acne issues and, coming into the 30s, you start getting those fine lines and wrinkles. And so I knew I needed to really start making it a priority. So I came in for a consult and we made a game plan. And I just started coming in that once a month. I became a member of Renew, and we started with just the basic light peels, the facials, microdermabrasions, and then I kind of knew I really wanted to kind of start working on those acne scars and really those fine lines and wrinkles that I had. And I started getting some more intense peels, and they were working great. And so I heard about this skin pen, and I decided to go for that, and I found some really great results with that.
And so when you had skin pen treatments originally, that was just skin pen all by itself without the addition of this PRP, which is what this video is about today. So they typically say that skin pens do not have a lot of downtime, which is true for many folks. However, why don't you tell me just a little bit about your experience with the first microneedling skin pen treatments that you had?
Yeah, everything went really well. They numbed the face. It wasn't painful at all. The only downfall I found out with just getting the basic skin pen was there was just more downtime. Like my face was extremely red. It looked like I laid out in the sun for hours and used no SPF. And so I just kind of was a little nervous about doing just the basic skin pen again because of just the downtime of my face being so red for such a long period of time.
Yeah, and for some people that is the unfortunate after effect of a skin pen treatment. They just take a little bit longer to heal. So then when we started adding PRP to these treatments, why don't you tell us about that experience?
Yeah, I was a little nervous, because you draw the blood and just that whole thing. But honestly, after my first treatment, I was like, I would do this again in a heartbeat. I noticed a huge difference. First of all, no recovery time. I mean, I went home and my family didn't even know I got this done. My skin wasn't red at all. It was maybe a little tender, but nothing out of the ordinary, and I could tell a huge difference on my skin between just the skin pen and the skin pen PRP. I mean, just with my acne, my fine lines and wrinkles, everything seemed just a whole lot better and much different than just the basic skin pen.
And so as you can see, we are popping that blood that we drew into a centrifuge. And it whips that blood, as you can see. And that's going to separate our red and white blood cells and then the PRP even from that. So we're just going to let that go for a couple minutes. PRP. So let's talk a little bit, Amy, about the process from consult to post-treatments with skin pen PRP.
Yeah, so the best way to go about starting your skin pen series is to come on in and we'll do a little skincare consult to get you started with some medical skincare that we recommend to get your skin prepped. And the idea behind that is to have your skin as healthy as it can be to go into a treatment like this. So that way your skin is responding even better to the treatment and able to heal itself even better, therefore getting better results. And then you can anticipate about 3 to 6 treatments, 6 being on the end of more scarring and things like that, and spaced about a month apart. So you would just set up your appointments, and the appointments last about an hour. We topically numb, so it's very comfortable. As you can see, Shannon is unbothered with me doing the treatment on her skin. And then when you leave, you leave a little red, like a little sunburn feeling, and then the skin, the PRP, excuse me, will dry on your skin, almost like a little egg white. It's pretty unnoticeable on the skin. And then you would like to leave that on for a good amount of time, 4 to 4 hours, and then you can just, we'll send you home with aftercare instructions, and it's pretty easy. You leave the work to us, and just we'll lay it out step by step for you.
Okay. And Amy, why don't you tell us a little bit about what PRP does and why you would add it to the microneedling treatment?
So, microneedling is a collagen induction therapy, and adding the PRP to it really helps your body's own growth factors to stimulate, so it kind of kicks it into high gear as far as getting that collagen stimulated even more with the PRP addition, because it's from your own body, and it jump starts a healing process in the skin. And so that's how the addition of that makes the results even that much better for the skin.
Okay, so we just finished up Shannon's Skin Pen PRP treatment, and as you can see, her face is a little red. And Shannon, why don't you tell us how your skin feels right now as we massaged in 5 milliliters of that platelet-rich plasma, which is her body's own growth factors that heal your skin and help you produce collagen. So when that's dried on your face, how does it feel?
It just feels like I have like an intense mask on my face. My face is really tight, no pain or anything, just really tight.